Good morning, everyone. I'm Nikki Stanzione.
And I'm Kristen Van Dyke.
And this is New Mexico's style. And, you know, we love to relax. We love to be pampered. And what a great week for it, because this week is Everybody Deserves a Massage Week. That's actually what it's called.
Really?
Don't you think we all do?
Yes, I think so.
I think everybody deserves a massage, and especially this week if that's the national title of the week. I mean, that's what they're saying. What a great excuse to heal your body, your mind, your spirit. And the nice thing is today we're going to get a chance to catch up with Dawn Saunders, who actually owns the Albuquerque School of Massage Therapy, and she'll give us details about massage, which actually dates back 4,000 years officially.
Wow, this has been around for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like you have to earn that massage. So I love like working out and being. There's something better when you're sore and getting a massage.
Yeah, or
an
stressed.
injury. I guess stress could be a good one too.
Stress is a good one, or you know, also it's not a bad thing for those romantic moments when when you're thinking, what should I do? You've got all these ideas. Should we go to the movies? I say, light the candles and let's have a massage. Oh, I can dream. Anyway, yeah, so that's a nice thing to do, and there's so many great places to do it, and so we'll talk more about that later. Yeah, but you know, you're talking about working out and getting busy and fighting injuries, and it's tough, especially this time of year, because I think, you know, people are talking so much about the heat, and even with the rain that we've been getting, when it's so hot, you do, I find, feel a little less motivated. I feel sometimes like I just want to sit in the air.
It is tougher to get outside, I think, you know,
But sometimes you just got to do it.
Just got to do it. Yeah.
Right? Well, you know, I think that our friend Elizabeth Alvarez could definitely deserve a massage, because she is a mother of a 2-year-old, and I think a mommy deserves a massage more than anybody else. Do you agree, madam?
Definitely. See, oh my gosh.
I got your back.
You want to know something funny? Is as you were talking about the massage and what's to come and the deals and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, I could use a good massage. This is going to be funny, on my right calf. Okay, I'm not kidding. I mean, I'm like literally limping around the newsroom because I had a good workout yesterday, but obviously I'm sore like crazy, and I have this calf that is killing me right now.
You need a full body massage.
Yeah,
when you're
really
sore.
do.
I swear, when you're sore, there's nothing better.
It is.
Right?
It's
right?
good.
So I'm kind of right there with Kristen. You kind of have to earn it, so to speak.
Yeah.
If you have a good workout next couple of days, why not go get a massage?
Just do it.
Well,
we have a good person you can talk to today. You can talk to her. Maybe you can get a little massage.
I know. I'm going to be tuning in, that's for sure. All right, let's get to your morning news, everybody. Good morning. PNM admits to accidentally overbilling a couple hundred people in Santa Fe, but we are actually learning that there is actually a lot more people and customers involved here. So many more that PNM says it couldn't keep track of all of them. Now an investigation is underway. Our News 13's Amanda Goodman has more.
A number of customers came forward to us and said, these bills aren't making any sense to us.
Those customers live on Santa Fe's west side. When the PRC started looking into it, they found PNM had been overcharging customers there an average of about $6 a month.
They had originally notified us that there would be about 288 customers that had been overbilled.
But Commissioner Douglas Howe says PNM kept changing the number. It went up to more than 400, then to 8,000 customers, and most recently down to 3,200.
That raises a lot of suspicions and a lot of concerns on our part that PNM may not be forthcoming with all of the numbers on this, or that PNM simply doesn't know themselves.
A PNM spokeswoman told me over the phone the company's own investigation now puts the final number at 3,280 customers who were overcharged. She says the problem was caused by a meter reader who failed to read his meters properly. That employee is responsible for 8,000 meters. PNM claims the total amount overbilled was about $20,000, and it will credit customers on their next bill. But Howe's not satisfied. At the next PRC meeting, he will ask for a formal investigation.
Asking them to provide us detailed information on exactly who was affected, why this situation occurred, exactly how the refunds are going to be calculated for each and every one of the customers who are affected.
Amanda Goodman, KRQE News 13.
Now, PNM would not tell us how long that worker was taking bad meter readings, but we know that it was at least a few months. It looks like the plans to build a billion-dollar ghost town in southeastern New Mexico won't happen, and that means neither will the jobs. 2 months ago, Governor Susana Martinez praised Pegasus Global for its out-of-the-box idea. The company struck a deal with Lee County to build a 15-square-mile ghost city near Hobbs that would serve as a laboratory for testing new technologies in energy, utilities, and transportation. 350 permanent jobs were supposed to come with it, but the company now says it ran into some problems with the land and pulled the plug on the project. That announcement comes as a shock to officials in Lee County who said they were never notified. All right, this is kind of interesting here. It has to do with texting and driving. The Department of Transportation estimates about 30% of crashes are caused by drivers using a cell phone. But when it comes to crashes caused by drivers who are texting and driving, the state can't tell you how many. State records show only 2 crashes were recorded in all of New Mexico last year that were caused by texting while driving. But both law enforcement and transportation officials know the real number is actually hundreds of times higher. A driver in a crash can volunteer to let an officer check their phone records, but it's not mandatory. That's part of the issue here. Police can, however, get a search warrant or subpoena to do that, but that obviously takes some time. Now, police say records only show if a person was texting or talking on the phone. They say it's very hard to prove if a driver was on the phone surfing the web, on Facebook or YouTube. Albuquerque police have a new tool to help stop crime. Check it out. It's a $68,000 mobile surveillance unit. It has 4 cameras on top of a 30-foot tower. Police can use it to monitor unruly crowds. It will be used, for example, at major SWAT call-outs or to even watch out for thieves, maybe even catch them in the act. It has both a generator and solar panels that can keep going for about 30 days. Lastly, when you think of shrimp, you don't always think of New Mexico, right? But that may soon change. That's because researchers at the New Mexico State University are experimenting with a mix of algae and cottonseed meal to see if it could become a cheap form of fish meal to raise shrimp here. Cottonseed meal is what's left after oil is extracted from the whole cottonseed, and believe it or not, there is a lot of it right here in New Mexico, in the southern part of New Mexico.
If we can demonstrate that this is fairly inexpensive and easy to do, then the small producers can rear an animal in a very short period of time, 60 days, at very low cost, and that they'll know that this is actually free of chemicals, hormones, or any type of additives.
Kind of interesting, right? Researchers say shrimp farmers in other states are having trouble keeping up with the demand, so this could actually turn out to be a good economic move for New Mexico. So there you go. And that wraps it up for your Tuesday morning headlines. Be sure to catch Matt Morrow, Kristen Van Dyke, and me on KRQE News 13 every weekday morning beginning at 4:30 a.m. Ladies, gonna send it back to you.
I think the jury's still out on my feelings on this. How about you? I don't know.
On what, on the shrimp?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of odd. You know, shrimp in the middle of the desert. You're like,
It's an interesting way to raise shrimp.
Yeah, I have to taste it and see.
That's true. It's got to be
if
fair.
It tastes good, then hey,
Yeah.
why not?
Innocent till proven guilty.
I could use a shrimp cocktail right now.
That sounds
My
very
brain is
good,
on
actually.
food, and it's like dinner time for me. So.
It is, it is. Well, go get some rest. Thank you, Elizabeth.
All right, guys.
Now, one of the things a lot of people need is money, of course, and if you need to make a few extra bucks, here's an idea. Professional snuggler. Okay, listen to this. This New York woman, Jackie Samuel, likes to cuddle. Hey, I love to cuddle, but this one decided to make a business out of it, and now she owns the Snuggery.
Spooning for dollars. Is that what the banner says?
Yes.
All right, yeah, so she charges a customer $60 an hour to snuggle, and she says the business is about providing relaxation and comfort, and nothing inappropriate takes place.
Okay. Well, this is what she says. Jackie says she only has a few clients. So she's actually sticking to her day job as well, which is real estate. So, you know, with just a few clients, you can't necessarily make a big living out of this, but it's interesting.
I wonder what constitutes snuggling. I mean,
well, I guess the spooning is definitely one way, and I don't know, you know, resting someone's head on your shoulder, I guess. I mean, there's something comforting about it when it's someone you love.
yeah, I was going to say, you know, sometimes you just need a hug from your mom or your dad or your sister or
But
whatever.
a stranger, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if it would feel quite the same from a stranger.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm a pretty touchy-feely person, but not when it's somebody I don't know well or know at all, for that matter, or even like. I think I get creeped out a little more by it. So
it's a little weird.
It's a little strange. Hey, New Yorkers, you never know what they're going to do.
You don't. They're always coming up with something.
That we are. Well, good luck to Jackie and her snuggery. Yes.
Well, ever since Sunday night's season 5 premiere, Breaking Bad is breaking all kinds of records. According to AMC, 2.9 million viewers tuned in, making it the most watched episode of the series yet.
Wow. The 5th season will be the final one, as many of you already know, for Breaking Bad. A total of 16 episodes, although we have heard they will hold 8 of those episodes over for a 6th season. So this way they can break up 16 episodes into 2 seasons. It gives us a little more, and then that means the actors will be back again shooting another season. So that gives us more time, and I think that's always good. It boosts the economy a little bit when you have these celebrities in town and they're continually employing people from here.
And it's just so interesting to see, you know. I mean, I love watching all the scenes in there and how they refer to Albuquerque, and it's cool to see the stars hanging around the city.
And you've been a big fan of the show all along, haven't you?
Yeah, I've really liked it. I've enjoyed it. I mean, it's kind of dark, you know, but it's interesting, and it's just so well written, well directed. Everything about it is just done right. It's good.
Exciting. Good for them.
Okay, well, moving on to movies. The movies of the future were revealed at this year's star-studded annual Comic-Con convention in Los Angeles.
Fox's William Lajeunesse has more from Hollywood.
Bilbo Baggins. I'm looking for someone to share in an adventure.
One of the most anticipated movies at this year's Comic-Con convention was The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey. The cast and director, Peter Jackson, told Fox the Lord of the Rings prequel includes additional material from Return of the King.
I cannot guarantee his safety.
We've had a wealth of material, so this is The Hobbit sort of supersized.
We're terribly aware that there's a great expectation, but I know that that expectation is going to explode.
I'm glad that we didn't do The Hobbit straight after Lord of the Rings. I think the 10-year break was good for the spirit and good for the soul, and it made it a lot of fun.
Education is our future.
Just in time for the November election, Will Ferrell and Zach Galifianakis get political in the campaign. The stars told us what they look for in a candidate.
You need to have great hair. You have really good hair. Mitt Romney's got a good head of hair, right? You can't deny that. You've also got to have good teeth.
Yeah.
Great hygiene.
Don't really need to know much about the Constitution.
Yeah, you don't really know, Bill of Rights or anything like that. You just need to have good hair and good teeth.
Gentlemen, you had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Director Quentin Tarantino re-teams with Christoph Waltz in Django Unchained. Star Jamie Foxx says the movie is more than just a Western.
What's not to like?
The backdrop of slavery in this is amazing because it's actually a Western. So watch how this guy works. It's a Western that acknowledges slavery, but the slave becomes a bounty hunter and then becomes a hero.
Robert Downey Jr. made a few surprise appearances in San Diego. The Iron Man star says he's still surprised by the superhero's success.
It's odd. I mean, sometimes I wake up, I go, this is just such a trip. In my kitchen, I have this little Iron Man head from the first movie. It's on a stand, and I look at it, and I wonder, how did I get this part? My God, this is going rather well, isn't it?
Up next, it's Iron Man 3, due in May of 2013. In Hollywood, William Lajeunesse, Fox News.
I love Robert Downey Jr. Oh my gosh, you know, he's a perfect example of a young actor who went in the wrong track and just cleaned it up and changed his life.
Right.
And I love to see that. He's such a success story.
I love him as Iron Man.
I love him as Iron Man. Oh my gosh, me too, me too. And so do a lot of other people, clearly, being that there'll be another one coming up. Now, as we reported, American Idol judges Steven Tyler and J-Lo are out. And now the rumors are swirling that Randy Jackson may actually be next after all.
Gosh, can you believe this? Okay, well, the job of finding the replacements is now underway. Fox News' Sabrina Sabah has that story from Hollywood.
Phillips.
With American Idol judges Jennifer Lopez and Steven Tyler stepping aside, there's no shortage of opinions about who should replace them and what should be done to attract more viewers.
They need to find judges that aren't just famous and exciting and controversial and interesting, but ones who actually can really do the job so that people will keep tuning in the long term. Either that or do a rotating panel like they do on So You Think You Could Dance.
After the first 7 seasons of Randy, Paula, and Simon, the panel has changed several times. Ratings were down last season, which puts even more pressure on the show.
When we're hearing all these huge names, we're hearing Mariah Carey, Miley Cyrus, Aretha Franklin is now in the mix, although I don't know if that's the demo they're going for.
Those are in addition to Adam Lambert, Quincy Jones, Fergie, and Kanye West being mentioned, keeping the emphasis on star power.
Your vocals are ridiculous. I mean,
now rumors are circulating that veteran judge Randy Jackson may be switching jobs or even leaving the show.
Us Weekly has reported that Randy Jackson may be, I don't know if you want to use the word demoted, but moved to a different role, sort of the Jimmy Iovine role, being a mentor, mentoring the contestants behind the scenes as opposed to being a judge.
The mass auditions are already underway for season 12. The show's producers are expected to make a decision in the next several weeks.
Just know you're not alone.
In Hollywood, Sabrina Sabah, Fox News.
Wow. Weird.
Some big changes. It
kind of
like.
upsets me because this is like my heart.
I don't
changing.
like change.
I know, not that kind of change.
Not with that.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I guess all these people really want to make some change. I wouldn't mind seeing Randy in the mentoring role. That would be not so bad if they get a good panel. But, you know, we'll see. And it'll just be like a new show.
It will be like a totally different show.
Like you said, we got to keep Ryan in his place.
Seacrest has to stay. Or
keep
I
Ryan
don't know.
Seacrest. I know. Then it would change it a little too much. But we'll keep you posted, of course, here on New Mexico Style. And we'll, of course, always keep you posted on the weather. What's going on today? A beautiful morning.
Beautiful sunrise this morning. We're going to be watching for more thunderstorms this afternoon, and it will be a warm one, pretty warm and muggy, and we'll have to watch for flash flooding and the burn scars as flash flood watches go until 11 p.m. tonight.